welcome to your mini bi-weekly general love tarot reading for February 15th through the 28th, 2017. Now, there's some messages here from the angels that we're going from one eclipse to the next eclipse. We had a lunar eclipse just about a week or so ago, and we are now going into a lunar eclipse around the 26th and, of course, around the new moon. What I'm getting here strongly is there are things that evolve around, for Pisces anyways, is self-care. Like, where are you at right now in regards to your health? Have you gone for a physical? Have you been checking up on yourself? If you're involved in any type of addiction, it's time to perhaps face your fears or issues. Now, the addictions do not have to be substance. They can be emotional. They can be mental. They can be about, for example, controlling others or trying to empower others, or others empowering or trying to control you. So it's really checking in personally, because also too, even though we're not in a Mercury retrograde, you might want to check out your cars to make sure they're running properly. Okay. And, also with your relationships, check out, don't be paranoid, but check out the balance, to see if there needs to be more of a balance in communication, and doing things around the home. Also to your children, if you have any, make sure that they've had their checkups, because I feel this eclipse is striking personally. It's not like striking us down like lightning, but it can have a lot of changes to it, a lot of life event changes, a lot of shifts. And I'm not trying to scare you. I've already been seeing the fives for a week, actually, since the lunar eclipse. The lunar eclipse. And fives are generally changes, good or bad, but they are definitely shifts. And they're fives are calling us to pay attention to our life, our lifestyle, how we're communicating with others, etc. Okay, so what I'm getting here now, Pisces, is I feel like there is a Taurus involved here. Now, of course, this is not going to reflect all of you. And what I'm feeling here is I feel like there's been a lot of effort to make this relationship happen. But there's a lot of flirting going on, a lot of things happening behind your back that you're not aware of. I think that some of you might have a hunch, okay? But I feel like there are some things going on behind your back and you're not aware of these situations, and most of it, or the situation of what's happening. And I'm getting both gossip, and I'm also getting good things being said about you. But I'm also getting this information here in this relationship that someone is very flirtatious, perhaps is not being completely honest with you in the relationship. Okay? So, that being said, there is a situation here that I feel needs to allow the universe to unfold it with you. Because I feel like if you keep prying, it's only going to put you in a bad place. Okay, and perhaps what you're trying to pry may not be all that serious. It just may look serious right now. And it may change its form, moving on into March or April. So I would be really careful about how much control you put into this and how much you leave to the universe. Now, the good thing here is there is a turn of events. And when I get the Wheel of Fortune, that's what's telling me. Turn of events. They could be good, they could be bad. But with the card that's next to it is new love. So this could be a reunion. This could be a working out a situation that you're already in a relationship. Okay? But you got to work at it. It's just not going to unfold as it is. The universe is going to help you with it. Your angels are going to help you with it. But you have work to do, because some of it's reflecting within you also. Okay, but I do feel like for some of you who are single or looking to move on with your life, there's an opportunity to really get involved with somebody that's, presenting new love, a new direction, a new journey with you. And as I move on through the cards, I'm getting someone that is really thinking, and it could be many of you, really thinking about love. You know, exes, relationships you had. Maybe you're looking at the patterns that were in these relationships, and you're looking at what you need to let go of. Now, you've had a lot of patience, and I'm seeing that there still needs to be patience. There is someone that you feel is totally your soulmate, and you have true love with them, but right now you're standing at a crossroad. You don't know which way or which way or which way. I'm just going to keep saying, which way do I go? You know, what's my direction? How am I moving? Either from a Pisces, or you are the Pisces trying to move from someone else. And what I'm getting here is emotional, mental codependency. I'm going to start with that. Okay, because my reading here is ending with codependency, which means somewhere with some of your relationships, it's either mental or emotional issues here. Could be controlling, could be manipulating, but it's a habit. I don't feel like the person's completely conscious of it. And so this needs to come to the light in order for that to heal. Now, the second I'm dealing with here is there are some here. Could be Pisces, or could be your lover, could be even a family member who is addicted to either some type of substance. Could be a prescription drug medication because maybe they had surgery or pain or whatever, and so they're addicted to pain pills or some pain substance. I'm also picking up someone drinks a lot, and I mean a lot, and also it could be drugs. And I don't know, Spirit just brought in some information that someone was in a relationship with someone and found out that they were actually dealing drugs, selling drugs, while they were also doing the drugs, which is really a double whammy. And Spirit is saying that that relationship really needs a lot of healing, and perhaps it's time to heal yourself and let that person heal now on their own, because really they have to be responsible for themselves. On top of it, they can't depend on you, use you as a crutch or an excuse to heal themselves. You can be supportive if that person allows it, or if you're going through something like this, you allow others to help you, allow others to support you. But definitely the way I'm reading this energy, it needs professional help. It's not going to heal on its own. It's not going away that way. Okay. So that's kind of what I'm getting here as just an important messages. These are mini readings, so of course this is what's surfacing. I'm going to pull a few other cards just to see what's cooking here. There's a decision that needs to be made here. And I'm feeling more it's got to do with, again, the earth sign, the Taurian. But there's a but here. It could actually involve a fire sign too. Okay? So the ones that I'm talking about, you're going to hear me. If you're listening to this video, you're going to understand exactly what I'm talking about. And I just want to look at here this new love. So possibly we are looking at some of you double whammy error here. Getting involved with some very communicative, I got computers, technical communication of any sorts. That's what kind of energy I'm feeling coming in with this new love. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be an air, sun, moon, or rising. It can be someone who has a lot of that quality in their astrological chart, okay, or carries that within them. I just want to be clear in my reading. It does not have to be an air sign, okay? And I want to just kind of look at this down here. There is a possibility that this relationship that you've just kind of been waiting and waiting and waiting for it to turn around, I don't know. It's got some issues, and I don't feel that they're all yours. And okay, so Spirit is coming in like saying that this possibly could be involving someone who's committed to someone else, or you are, and you're not able to get your freedom. So right now it's like this affair or this relationship that you're having or they're having with you or whatever could be right now at a standstill because maybe this has been going on for a while, or it could have been even a short time, but it just can't move any more than where it's at right now. Okay, and I just feel like the heavens are speaking about that's something that you definitely need to wake up about so that you can move forward with your life. And if it's meant to be that you're with this person, then it's going to all catch up with you. It is. And I know it might feel like a lot of time has gone by or will go by, but you know what? Time is an element on earth. It's not a time. It's not an element in the universe. And at the same time, they can take one moment in time to make up a lifetime. Really, it can. I don't want to sound like a love story here, but it's the truth. It's us that wants to keep holding on to the past and keep rendezvousing over and over and over about it. But I do feel like this person is going to miss you. And I do feel like they are going to come back. Okay. I think somebody's struggling too with a biracial relationship or same-sex relationship. And, they're feeling kind of heartbroken right now because it hasn't been working out as well. And again, it could be involved in this committed relationship where there's 3 people involved here, where you're not committed or you want to be committed and it involves you, that you might be married instead or you might be committed to someone instead. So it can go either way. But I also feel like somebody's struggling with a biracial relationship. And, this is how I feel about it. And I'm going to add my 2 cents in here. I know that people are very judgmental. Some people can be extremely judgmental. And this is your relationship. This is your journey in life. If you love this person and this person loves you, okay, even though you might feel like you're getting some hits from it, from people's judgments or racial issues, you keep walking. You keep walking. And you ask the universe to create an atmosphere where you're accepted. Okay? Because when we have fears about something, our outer world starts to become that playground for those fears. And that's in anything. Not just this biracial relationship I'm talking about. That's so funny. I'm like stumbling over my tongue here. And the same goes for same sex. Okay? I'm getting somebody's relationship here that is same sex. And I feel like there's a family member that's having a difficult time dealing with that. Well, you go on and be who you are. And the same goes with your relationship. And it's no longer your problem because that family member or friend can accept that you're gay. Okay? You be who you are. You be your authentic self. That's all that's important. Now I'm going to pull a few cards here. Oh, good card. Pisces, make a wish. And expansion. So there is growth here, even though it may seem like everything is just kind of at a standstill or it's over. I feel like there's growth happening in relationships these next 2 weeks. Now, being that there is this solar eclipse and the energy might be a bit tense, you might not see this until you step into March, okay, at some point in March. And luck is on your side, Pisces. Just kind of connect to luck, okay? And, our central nervous system from head to toe, especially the spine, is very sensitive and can quickly manifest pain, happiness, success, romance, etc. Okay, this is all bioenergetic and I'm speaking about. And so if you communicate with your nervous system, with your spine, with your central nervous system, and tell it what it needs to feel, where it needs to be, at the same time, do some kinesiology and find out where exactly you're holding that pain and what it's related to, and get it out. You can, just as it came in, you can shove it right back out. Okay? You can pull it right back out. So let's go ahead and look at your general reading. What are the messages for Pisces? Great Spirits. What are the messages for Pisces? 15th of February through the 28th, 2017. So we have the Emperor and Nine of Water. That's double wish card, my friends. Make a wish, and the Nine of Water is a wish come true. This do what I said. Talk to your nervous system. Let's get it going. 10 of Water, 10 of Earth, 6 of Fire, 7 of Air. 7 of Air. I'm having a hard time speaking this morning here. Queen of Earth and the World. So here we've got the Emperor. Okay, this is what the message I'm getting here from the angels is, that it's time to take control of your life. It's time to draw back the soul parts, retrieve the soul energy that you've left behind. It's time to be the leader on your path, on your journey. Not anybody else, you. Okay? It doesn't mean you have to be bold about it. But I'm feeling like some of you need to stand up and say no. There's too much yeses. There's too much, giving in to others when all they're doing is pretty much manipulating you. Okay? Now, I've already talked about the Nine of Waters. This is a great card. It's, you've got a double wish card in your layout here. And, it's also a card that is letting you know that if you really want to focus on less things to worry about, less things to be concerned about, and get the universe manifesting with you, this is the card. Okay? They're saying that there are less things to worry about, but you're going to have to let go. If you're going to keep staying in that type of mindset, that mind frame, and that heart sorrow, then that's exactly what you're going to keep feeling. Okay? Now, the 10 of Water here, this is really focusing on what's important in your life, what's important materialistically, what's important emotionally, what's giving you mental stimulation, what isn't. It's also getting involved in trustworthy relationships. And that's what I'm talking about. You need to have a talk with yourself. You need to get into your space. You need to talk to your central nervous system. Not so much to your mind, because your mind's just going to come in there and try to blah, blah, unless you are really good at being the observer and going beyond the ego. So you could have some very healthy, trustworthy relationships beginning towards the end of this month. I mean, it could be happening now. Okay? But there are, remember in the beginning, there are some personal lessons here that you need to accept in order to move on and in order to heal. And you need to check in with yourself. That's the strong message I'm getting for you, Pisces. And the 10 of Earth, that just means happiness, like getting into happy relationships, getting into happy business relationships. We're starting to lighten up or ignoring some of those coworkers who are jealous or just want to make life difficult because their personal life is difficult. Okay? And this is also just kind of pay attention to the small things in life. You know, these little small things in life can bring us a lot of joy. 6 of Fire. Wow, you've got some great cards. unbelievable. Okay. There is a little obstacle here with the Seven of Air, but with all these cards being so awesome, I don't think you're going to feel it so much, except, well, the eclipse may enhance it a bit. But there is really good news that's on its way to you, Pisces. I can't wait to hear about it. I hope you share it on the community board with YouTube. If not, that's okay. But I really feel good news is coming to you. It could be anything, so I'm not going to label it. Okay, I'm just going to leave it open for the universe to shower love and blessings on you right now. And the Seven of Air, this is a card that, like I said up here in the beginning, I feel like this has got something to do with things going on behind your back that you need to awaken about. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to go start prying and trying to find out. I think that you just need to say a little prayer or a little mantra that I am awake and I wish to know anything that is hidden from me. But be prepared if you say it that way, because it could be anything and it might stun you. So just kind of be specific on what you're looking for. And the Queen of Earth is just kind of taking time out for yourself, which I already know that. I've already mentioned that a few times here. I think it's also dealing with challenges in relationships. Okay, now I'm not talking about just love, business relationships. Relationships are relationships, intimate, business, whatever you want to call them, but we're still marrying each other. We're still involved with each other some way or another. And I think that it's sensible to approach this in a kind and understanding manner with gratitude, because I feel like that will help you. Now, I'm not saying that if somebody's running you over with a truck that you shouldn't go ahead and, stand in your power and put that person in their place. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that on some issues, that's what I'm feeling in the surroundings here, that, you need to be kind and understanding, because it's not just going to help you communicate with the other person or leave them in their own fire, but it also is going to be a blessing for you. And then the last card is the World. I love this card. To me, it's like job well done. And, lots of things to be grateful for. So let's get on with the gratitude. Let's pump it up and let's be grateful to the universe for all we've experienced, all we've been through, and then some. Okay. And, we're asking the angels of gratitude, masters of gratitude, to please give us good things to be grateful for the ones who haven't experienced good things. Okay? And to keep those good things coming. Yeah, I mean, if we can experience that the majority of our life, it can help us deal with things that come along that change or life-changing events, changes in general, to deal with them. If you'd like a personal reading, www.transformationandempowerment.com. Please remember to check your moon and rising. Pisces, much love and blessings.